Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. And I can take that one over there. That one is just going to pop down there like that. And then I can take the overflow valve that we made, and that one's just going to pop down into there as well. And it's immediately going to start clarifying and stripping out just the excess salt water that we've got in here. Which means that this one here is now going to start firing up, but I've got to have this running. Initially, this whole plant is based around supplying salt water. We use more salt water than we do anything else, although actually maybe we don't, because the electrolytes here are now empty. Sulfuric acid, battery oh, maybe that one's full. Oh, it is full. That one's completely full. So it might not be using the saline water here as fast as I thought it was. I don't know, but anyway, we're now clarifying the... we're getting rid of the excess of both the saline water and the purified water up there, which means that these three will now be running continuously without stopping, which is absolutely fine. That's not going to be any kind of a problem. I want to be able to make my carbon monoxide in here, so if we just click on this rather than going through a whole dull and tedious cycle of trying to find them, it is just those two, but I need a liquefier, a chemical plant. We'll go for the liquefier, they're faster. So that is in the... Oh, it's not in here, I thought it was in this bit. Petrochem refining, maybe? Yep, there we go. The liquefier level 2, I can make 76 of those. I'm not going to, I'm going to make 6. I think 6 is an appropriate number right here, so we will have it facing that direction. It's going to go, just move it over a little bit, it's going to go right onto the edge there, and I'll run 6 of these out in a line. I'm then going to have copper pipe running up there, and out over to that point. We're going to need that coming in. I'm also going to want this coming out like that. So bring it over to there. That's going to be the outfeed. We'll then have carbon monoxide. That's the one that we want to make. Copy and paste that into those. And then all I got to do is just put this one in. So what you will do is you actually just need to scoot down by one little slot. That's going to bring you over to there. And then we're also going to want a supply of fuel over here for doing the smelting, for running the furnaces. And we've got that supply of fuel as well. So that's actually quite good. That means... Oh, no, actually. You can stay where you were. That belt can stay exactly where it was. That's not going to be any kind of an issue, because we'll bring this one down here. We'll put those in the middle like that. There, and then a long pickup and a long drop-off situation on here. And I copy that out onto all of those. Perfect. There. So we don't even need to put a little kink in the belt. We don't need anything at all. And I'll put that 142 of those into there so that they are out of the way. And now I just want power poles. So I want one here, and one here, and then I'll also put that in, and I'll pop one down over here. Circuit network. The network can carry integer values of -2 to the 31, -2, 147, individually for each signal type. It's not required to use a circuit network to finish the game, but allows a lot of fun contraptions to be built. Yep, right, see, we look over here, we've got measuring the chests. Demands for stations, power supply issues, things like that. Figure something out eventually. We'll give it markers red, because I'm not going to learn everything I need to know just from that little bit, and I don't have the rubber wires made yet anyway. There is another bit that I want to request. The power poles are being made down over there. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to request some power poles be brought up to this one. Angel's Power, small electric pole, and we will request 400 of those just in there. And there we go. We have a couple of bronze pipes to ground. Thank you very much. back over this way. So we've now got, this is already being made. We've got the carbon monoxide bit going on in there. So next I'm going to need, I think it is just the normal one. So it's a cathode to nickel plate in there. So it's a standard casting machine that is needed, a standard induction furnace, and a standard blast furnace. Now, we don't want to make the level 3, it'll be the level 2s. So we want 2, 4, and 12 is what we will go for. So we've got a big setup on that. So we're going to go back into here. 2, 4, and 12. So it's the blast furnace, 2 of. And we go into here, we have the induction furnace, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have the casting machine, 5, 10, 11, 12, like that. And if we go through this again quickly, 4 seconds, 4 seconds on that one, 4 seconds on that one. I think that's the same as the iron process, I think. Not 100% sure. Anyway, doesn't really matter. I now want to... Like, I've got these here as the level 1s. We're going to put the casting machine on there. We're going to put the induction machine on there. Like that. Right. I'll do that one for a minute. And then I'm also going to want to get the casting machine blast furnace up here. So... that one, we will start... Where are we going to put that? Shall I bring it down a little bit? I'm going to put it over this side. Because that can just sort of hook down around. Alright, let me do one in here and put the recipe in. Start with some nickel ingots right there. That's got to rotate round so that we bring the gas in from the top. And actually the gas is going to come in from that side. That's how we'll do this. I'll get another one of those, and then I will leave a gap of 1, 2, 3 in between, like that. And we will have the same recipe in here. Rotate it round like that. And then this gas over here, we'll bring it down that way. Over that way like that. Here, and then it goes under, over, and under, and into there. And those 6 right there, everything is being set up in order to put a bit of carbon monoxide in here. What I'm actually thinking is that I would like to have a carbon monoxide store over this side as well. So I think we'll request a few tanks. So we can go to the Angel's Logistics. No, not Logistics. Power. I thought it would be in Logistics, to be honest. Oh, no, of course not. It's barreling and fluid control in there. Petrochem gas tanks. Petrochem oil tank in there. Right, let's go with that one. I'll have 20 of those brought over. They're on their way. It'll be a while. And we can build ourselves a carbon monoxide store over here. I can like plonk that down over that side. That'll work out just perfectly. So next, now that I've got this bit in here, I've got the carbon monoxide coming in there. I'm then going to want to bring this material that we've got in here. We've got a little bit of nickel ore right in here. We're going to set this one up next. So I'm going to have a belt that is going to come out from this store right here. I'm not so fussed about the others because it'll feed in through those and it'll come to this one. So this is the one that we want to pull out of. I'm going to bring that belt up to that point, and it'll go under there, and it'll go across. That's actually all lined up perfectly for this little task. So we will go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and you will offset near side, and so will you. Right. I'll put power on there in a minute. So you're going to go to there. You're going to go up by one more. And then we're going to have an underground belt. And that one's going to pop up to that far. There's going to be an underground belt that's going to go here. And that one's going to come out there like that. We take normal belts. It's going to go 1, 2 like that. And then we're going to go here. Just going to pop it underneath that one. Bring it out to about there, I think. Is that how I want to do that? No, I don't think it is. What I'd like to do is I'd like to bring it up that way. Bring it over a little bit. And then I'm going to run it down through there like that. That's how we'll do this. And then we will go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. I probably don't need that many, but I'm going to put that many in anyway. And then I'm going to go 1, and I'm going to go 1 there. And then we'll put 1 up here. Next, we can go and take a belt here in the middle. That one's going to go like that, and it's going to run out through here. We will put these 2 on each side, just like that. We don't need to do any more than 2, I wouldn't have thought, so we can have a power pole in there, and that's going to be able to get to those. I need a fuel supply, and that's what we've got up there as well. So we're going to bring that one down, and what I'm actually going to do with this one, a little bit different to what I would normally do, is I'm going to pop it there. That one's going to come out like this. How many spaces have I got? I'm going to put that one there. Underground belt is going to go to there. It's going to take it right away underneath here. It's going to get to that point. Get rid of that power pole, because I've got the power pole on this side anyway, so it doesn't need it. And then I will just bring that down to here like this. So that one inserter there is actually going to go for a long pickup and a long drop off on there. And I'm going to do the same on this one right here. So I've got 3 inserters loading ore, and I've got 1 inserter loading fuel. I'm hoping that's going to be enough. If it's not, then we will make some adjustments. Next, we're going to want... that one's going to have to go up that way like that. We'll leave a little bit of a gap in between them. We'll bring you up there, and then we'll do the same down here, but we'll just mirror them, and they will pop down here like this. The pipe will come out that way. This pipe will come out that way to there. I will pop into here, so I'm going to want molten nickel for this one. Copy and paste. Belt runs out there like that, and we will have 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So we've got 2 of those for each of them. We'll put those in there like that, and then we will join this in over here. Do I have any power poles? Yes, we do. Right, they've brought some power poles over, and they've also brought over some of these, which is great. So that's 8, 9 right there, and I want 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of those. Right. Go back over here, and I will just place down a square for the tanks. These in the way. Well, I can move these. We can place some new ones down in a minute. So let's have our square for the tanks. It's not going to be right over into the corner, because that could end up causing us some problems. But I'm quite happy to have this right here like this. That one, and yeah, one more over there. Now we're going to manually place these down ourselves, so we will bring those out over this way, and that one's going to go there, so that one can be gotten rid of. And then I'm also going to put a small construction zone expander. I actually reckon it would fit there, and then we'll have one here in the middle. I'm actually not going to put one there in the middle. I'm going to put one of those in, because that's kind of like the charging station point, and I'll put one there as well. That's just waiting on a power pole to go there. Alright, that's looking pretty good on that bit. So next we want to have an underground pipe. That's going to have to go to about the middle point right there. And then it will come over to there. And then we can just pop in a copper pipe. And that's going to fill that up with carbon monoxide. So it'll take a little while for it to fill it all up, but then we've got a carbon monoxide store over here as well as the instant production area. Those 4 are in place, so all I got to do now is set these out. We will go 1, 2, 3. If I do 6 of them, 4, 5, 6, we then have an in-feed pipe that runs down that side, and I have an outfeed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on here. We'll do a belt. I'm hoping this is going to work all right, that it's not going to be too many for it. It might end up being too many. Down there. You know what I'm thinking? It might be better if I turn this round and had it run that. Yeah, it would. Alright. My bad. Let's lift this one up a minute. Which means I've got to make some more of those. Because it will destroy them utterly. So we'll go back into here, and I want casting machines. That's casting machines 5, 6 there, and get rid of all of these pipes up through here. There, and now I can go and take these and we can try this again. So we will pop that one down there in the middle. Actually, we'll run that like in line with that belt right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll work quite nicely, I should think. And I'll swivel that one round. Bring it in line with this bit down here. That's lined up there. And there's 6. And then we go this way with a single belt going up through there like that. And I can go and take inserters. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spin round. Do the same down through here like this, and then we can go into you, and we want nickel plates. Thank you very much. Copy those, copy those. Going to want some pipes. That one's going to come down there. It's going to go out to that point, and then I'm going to do similar over this side. It's going to go out to that point. Those are going to join in there. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to loop these together so that we get an even feed coming out onto this. And then finally, we're going to want some warehouses out on this side. So we're going to go with 1 warehouse there and a second warehouse just there like that. This one is going to go up that way there like that. We will have 1, 2, 3, 4 inserters loading into there. 1, 2, 3, 4 inserters loading into there. I'll drop in a power pole. I'll drop in another power pole here. Then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those in through there. We can connect that up. We can connect it onto that side as well. And we'll stick one down here as well. I think that's looking pretty good, actually. That's everything in place. We don't need anything extra on that. So all I got to do is now just come along and plug it in at this end, and then we can follow it through and make sure that everything is working correctly. So there goes the ore that's coming in from this side. Comes out from that one. That one's only got 114,000. These are 153. So that one's not quite full. We have got a little bit of extra space in there. I've got 2... warehouses now worth of space for the nickel plates that are going to come out of this, and that's what we'll ultimately end up making, lots and lots of nickel plates. So that's all running through on this side. It's running through on that side as well. This is coming in, and out come the plates all the way through. So we've got the 4 of these are now firing up. That's more like it. Okay, so we got the nickel in place. Next, we need to go and do the zinc. But the zinc is going to be a little bit different to this. We don't just... We're not doing zinc plates. We've got to do zinc... something. What did that? Craft. What do we want for zinc anode? Zinc oxide. Zinc ore goes into zinc oxide. The other option is zinc pellets into zinc oxide with a technology that is nowhere near being unlocked. So we're going to be looking at zinc oxide. It's going to make us some sulfur dioxide gas. Now that's interesting because we actually use sulfur dioxide gas, that's sulfuric acid, in there. Sulfur dioxide gas in there. We've got no sulfur dioxide gas, but we have got the sulfuric acid going in here. We can hook it up into that. There's other systems as well that need the sulfuric acid. Whether we can hook the gas coming in. I got more dioxide gas down that way. I think we'll just hook it into the bit up here. Something like that. This is all running really well now as well. I like this. This is going very nicely. Everything is going swimmingly. Apart from the fact that we're not going to be producing yet very much of this, which is the zinc. Oops, craft. There, that one. Zinc ore is what we're going to want. Comes from the Jivolite chunks that we're making right now. Jivolite crystals, bobmonium chunks, which is the other... Well, it wasn't chunks, actually. It was the bobmonium crystals for the aluminium ore. And we get the zinc ore as well. Purified sapphirite. Mineral sludge, zinc, and titanium. That's the one that we're going to be wanting, because we need to get titanium ore. And these two, we can do Jivolite chunks, bobmonium with a crystal catalyst, and it'll give us pure zinc ore, which is an easy way to go and get it, which I don't want to do at the moment. Zinc ore and titanium ore. That's a technology. Slag processing level 2 is one that we're going to want. So titanium ore, if I go into here, I've already got sapphirite crystals we can get from. Rubite crystals, purified sapphirite, purified crotinium, mineral sludge, the level 2 processing, purified rubite. I don't want to get it from the purified stuff. Rubite crystals. If we make a load of crystals, we've got pure titanium ore. So actually, to get the titanium, which is the next level of stuff that we're going to want, we need to unlock slag processing level 2, which is production data core level 2. It starts to get a little bit more difficult. That's behind this little wall right here. Now, at the moment, we got blue science logistics. Where's that being researched? That one's being researched over here. And we're waiting on green circuits. Unfortunately, the green circuits are being used up by the orange circuits. Not circuits. Science packs. The green ones come through. They get used up by these. And then they go into here. So I might have to tweak this a little bit. The issue we've got is that these aren't being made fast enough. So what are we waiting on? I've got those bits. They're coming up. We've got splitters coming up this way. It's green circuits, isn't it? This entire thing is waiting on green circuits. Here's my green circuits. They're going into the chest, and then the chest is taking them elsewhere. Because I'm not making them fast enough over here. Making this stuff fast enough. I'm not making that fast enough to make it run. This is running. So it's the tinned copper wire that is causing the issue. Where is the tinned copper wire coming from? That's coming from up here. Coming from along here. And that's because I don't have enough copper wire coming in from all the way over here. Sort of being used for other things. I need a fresh supply of copper. So that I can make more copper wire. Right. I want the research to keep going. Obviously, we've got this bit here that's working and doing what it's supposed to do, and we want to carry that on, but we need these green circuits being made. We've got to kind of ramp that up a bit. So we're short on copper. Copper is not being produced as fast as it should be. This is a problem for us. So how can we rectify this problem? What can we do? We can go over this way. Because if we look over here, we've got a bit of stuff being extracted here. I've got all of this being extracted here. Everything is ground to a halt right here because steel coming out there. The slag is full. Everything is ground to a halt because the slag is full there. But what I've also got over this side is I have got copper coming. I've got copper ore right there. Pick up 100. Do I have additional copper coming in over this side somewhere? I thought I'd made a request so that I get more copper ore coming in through. Yes, I do. It's there. I've got that one coming in to keep the copper stuffed full at all times. And that's allowing the bronze to be made as well, although it's not actually making it that fast, which means that the copper is coming up into here. And it's running through these. It's coming out onto the belt. Because you want it to run faster than that. That's all casting machine level 2, induction furnace level 2, blast furnace level 2. I'm thinking here I could actually do with more blast furnaces. I'm thinking more blast furnaces here might be needed. Well, I don't know. Am I running this fast enough? That's running flat out there. Yeah, these are all running absolutely flat out. I've got no issues with those. We don't have a shortage of goods coming in. So if I'm going to upgrade anything, I'll have to upgrade all of it. But, I mean, that's where we'd want to go to a level 3. So I need the aluminium production blocks. The rest of it is fairly simple. Yeah, it's just I need all of the aluminium production stuff to be able to ramp that up. The only other way to do things, like now, if I look in here, this one... These are running flat out as well. This one's not quite running flat out, is it? Actually, it is, you know. Yep. Everything is going absolutely flat out, and the copper is going through the system. And all being used up. I've got no spare... I'm surprised at this. Genuinely surprised that I am using every single little bit of copper that I'm producing. It's going through the whole system. Everything is being turned into these copper wires. And it's rushing off down through here. And it's coming through this bit. Yeah, you're running into there and keeping those going. And then this bit is coming over. So... yeah, and then it ends up coming down into here. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.